Hampton inbounding right in front of the Northwest bench with 47 seconds to play. Gets it into Reed Jones. Little bump. No harm, no foul. Reed Jones calling out the commands. Gets by her defender. Reed Jones. Great dump off pass to Story. That's good. Timeout. Gulf Coast. 65-64, 37 and a half seconds left. Tyler, hit me. Tangle run off the line. Tangle lost it. Here comes Hutt the other way. He's got numbers if he wants it. Hutt with the left off glass. Absorbs the contact that gets it to go. Hampton. Stop and start. Another one. Hampton. Floater goes.
That's the floater that Felton wants to put home, but Hampton's done it with a little more care in this game.
And Rangers back up 2 possessions. Oh, Cleaves, that's a heat check.
Oh, my goodness.
She's hot. Barry changing pace over to Kalinowski. 2 leading scorers right there for the Bulldogs. Kalinowski, slick behind the back move, glides in for the bucket. 4 minutes, 40 seconds play here in this third quarter, and the emerging storyline in this game, Lamara Cleaves, unconscious from the three-point line. Hampton, no good in the lane. Here comes Felton. Gulf Coast with a chance to take the lead. Felton, a blurry transition off glass for the bucket. And the Bulldogs go back in front, 42-41.
Felton has been a little slow to get going this game, but impressive to see the coast-to-coast work.
5-0 run by the Bulldogs. Puts them back in front. Hampton going to try and do something about it. She was tied up. Went up with it. Hit nothing. And here comes Felton on the run once again. Kick out to the quarter. McMillan up top. She knocks it down. And I think Tamara Cleaves' hot three-point shooting might be contagious to the rest of the team now. Kristen McMillan, her first three-point make of the night. Her second. Bulldogs go up 4. Go ahead, Tyler.
I was going to say now, I think 6 of 8 maybe in conference play, or 6 of 9 from there in conference play.
Reed Jones, little hezzy dribble, goes inside. Tough finish off glass. It goes.
Wow, how about the shot making on both ends here?
Fun third quarter. Felton, easy pathway to the rim. Bulldogs back up 4. Little mix up there defensively by Northwest. Hampton, I couldn't tell if that was Story or Bland. I think they ran into each other.
You've talked about it all night, how they've been disorganized on that end, and at that speed, it's hard to regather yourself.
Reed Jones, does she have another counter punch? The long 2? You bet she does. Mariah Reed Jones starting to come alive here in this third quarter. She's got 13 on the night, and it's back to a one-possession game once again. And finally, they ran Cleaves off the three-point line. Tough up and under layup, no good. She gets her own offensive rebound. Kick out, Felton, long ball off the front rim. Bland, good rebound, and Northwest will control.
I think Bland said it's time to put a stop to this nonsense. We can't keep allowing Cleaves to get her own miss when shooting from that far.
Gulf Coast, 10-6 advantage in the offensive rebounding department. Mariah Reed Jones been hot for Northwest. Let's see what she has. Pulls it back. Story with 10 on the shot clock. Story. I think that was much more of a flop than an offensive foul. Referees disagree. It is going the way of the Bulldogs.
It looked as though Irby actually slid backward upright for a second and then went down, which you don't often see. I don't know. I'd love to see another replay of that, but maybe my first glance analysis is wrong. I don't know. It does put Story on the bench.
Second foul of the game on Story. Her and Bland take a seat. Lockhart and Taylor back in for Laterra Williams. 47-45. 2:10 to play here in this third quarter from Howard Coliseum. Brumfield just check back into the game as Felton takes a brief breather. Cleaves, hop step move, gets it to go. Man, she is on one tonight.
She is something else.
Lamar Cleaves averages 4 points per game on the season. She now has 17 on an efficient 6 of 8 shooting at that.
That is wild.
Hampton. Inside the Reed Jones. Back sleeves down. Hangs. Rattles out. And here comes Gulf Coast the other way. Looking to extend their 4-point lead. Cleaves. That time misses off the side of the rim. Taylor the board. Hampton going for the touchdown pass to Reed Jones. A little too far. Like the idea. Maybe a little ambitious by Layla Hampton. Turnover number 9 of the game for Northwest.
That was a 9 route. I mean, threw it over the wrong shoulder for the receiver, though.
So with Felton out of the game, it's Brumfield at the controls for Gulf Coast. Inside, wild shot, no good. She hits the deck. Taylor, another rebound. 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Northwest trailing by 4. Taylor from distance. You bet.
What did we say at halftime? Aaliyah Taylor's going to find her pocket somewhere in the third quarter. And here she is in the final minute of the frame. Makes it a 1-point game.
Good job by Hampton to recognize the advantage Northwest had as well. And they've cut the lead to 1. 49-48. 35 seconds to play here in this third quarter. 15-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Good defense by Hampton on Brumfield. Mitchell, pull up. Back iron, no good. Hampton the rebound. Northwest can hold for the last shot if they want to. And Taylor is fouled. Dangerous pass by Hampton. They're going to get Irby on that one. And I believe it'll be side out for Northwest as Anaria Lee and Jemiah Hasley back into the game as Hampton and Davis will take a seat. 19.3 to play in this third quarter. Rangers down by 1. Shot clock turned off. They can hold for the last shot. Inbound to Anaria Lee. Hasley left wing. Back to Lee. Hasley, no room to make that pass. Got to space this out a little better. Lee, dribbling right. Lee, a lot of traffic. 5 seconds to play. Got to go. Reed Jones got to get it up. At the buzzer. Off the side of the rim. And that will do it for the third quarter here from Howard Coliseum. Advantage Bulldogs, 24-17 in that frame. They take a 49-48 lead to the final 10 minutes of women's basketball here at Howard Coliseum this season. We will take a 1-minute timeout and be right back on Ranger TV and Action News 5 Plus for the finale.